with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back.
Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The NFL season is
stop putting in slow mode.
We go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
You don't want to hear all the notifications. Turn them off.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Oh, okay. Throwing you off.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. That one
I'm playing that Frank's TV that's huge, and it's throwing me off. I'm not used to staring at the big screen no more.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Yeah, I got that. I think it's like a 35, 36-inch monitor.
First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowl,
right
James Conner. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the 2nd straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Haskins. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Able to hit his target, Claypool.
Man, this little ass over. This man's little ass over.
He's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Nah, he broke off the tackle and my dude ran him over. And then I think the other dude just pushed him down.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them,
I don't know why this kicking is like this, man. Like people keep on saying it's a connection thing. I've been hard riding in quite a few games and it still does it. And my stuff is, yeah. And people's like people be like, it's a connection when you get the 2 bars and stuff. I'm like, they don't make no sense. So it's always other people that can kick just fine.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yeah, it be messing me up a lot. A whole lot. It's actually why I've lost some games, because I can't kick or punt with that.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd.
Yeah, I can't punt. My punts only go like 30 yards. So it'd be making me want to just say, forget it, I'm going for it.
Cameron Hayward, an absolute nightmare to try and block. And he gets into the backfield on that play and finishes it off with a loss.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. Connection made with Shenault. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Shouldn't have been there. Like, yo, that shouldn't have been possible.
Run for Pollard. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, Their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it harder to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Kaepernick rolling to his left.
Oh, he's tripped it. Good stuff, Minka.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because
I just be happy they dropped the ball. It's not even that they get the picks anymore.
For yardage, but what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. It's Kaepernick. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate. Gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, they have to be pinpoint here. I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far. Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Play action. Now Kaepernick. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Stephon Tuitt able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
He just get hit.
3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone.
He just got blasted. Jesus. Oh, you do got going
from the gun. It's Kaepernick. To the goal line, but it's
I keep forgetting. I forgot all about that you had. Yeah. It didn't even say that you had an X-Factor receiver. No, I'm talking like on my end. Like, you know how it gets, like, you want what you want to do, like slow him down and stuff. I ain't have that before the game. Crazy thing about the Steelers, they're good. On fucking CB, they're just slow. It don't make no sense why dude got 87 speed.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Yeah, it don't make no sense.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape. Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44.
You want to talk about thoughts like that?
Down. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 18 more yards there and another first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On the run, here's Anthony McFarland. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm just chilling.
Nicely bit off, a pretty decent game.
I got the win I needed in your league, so
after the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I said I got the win I needed in your league, so I'm just chilling.
On play action, Haskins. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
They gave
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, the Panthers do. I played the new Panthers.
They work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns.
Yeah, he's not bad. He
worked him to the center of the field.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with passing in that league. Like Murray be like sitting in the pocket, and he'll make the dumbest pass ever.
Now they set up the screen
that's
for
coming
McFarland.
back. Nah. Yes, I think he did. A high low. Oh, it was roughing the passer.
So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway.
Gee, that's the first time I got it.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Maybe you're a dirty player, man. Well, maybe that's what it is.
Here's Haskins out of the gun.
I didn't see him pulling back. I didn't see him at all.
Picked up by Josh
It's not happening.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 20, 10,
Go to score. I'm
not
not down.
That's a tough blow there offensively. Had a decent drive going.
I'm
You
not
got
doing
the lead, and now things completely flip on you.
Yeah, because they've been dominating on both sides of the ball. But after that mistake there, it's got to be tough for them to look up and realize.
Until whatchamacallit comes out. Well, no, that's not anything. But I will play that Star Wars open world game. If they make it. Yeah.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick.
I don't know about that either.
Now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I mean, if you can't do nothing of that, there's no point in having the game.
For their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because
it's like a set giant map.
You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
I feel Cyrus against the total.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you,
the fact that he came out and made the plays.
Time that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well, think I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
You touch it if you want to.
And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick.
Why are you even looking?
He's got him.
You're in the
He's
cover
gonna be
2.
out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for a gain of 13
Like,
for Jacksonville and a first down.
Right, I'm just like, yo, that shouldn't even been open. We was in a straight cover 2. And we was in cover 2 underneath. Like, I purposely had y'all in a certain zone because I knew it was coming.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
2nd and 12, operating from the 39. Action. It's Kaepernick. This is Shenault on the receiving end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25.
I don't even feel bad because it's random with me. But I know one thing.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
Go easy
his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
To return, it's Cam Sutton. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Dewan Smoot with the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Haskins.
Oh, that's such a horrible pass.
Jalen Thompson picks it, and they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks.
So you don't know who Jalen Thompson is?
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Traded for the safety on the car.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize,
Well, one way or the other, he's going to give a run.
and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And he'll be taken down
Get
by
out
the
of
face
here.
mask. It appeared, and yes,
Come
out come
on,
the
man.
flags.
That's the
Well, we
dumbest
looked at
thing
each
ever.
other
He
right
came
away.
off
We
a
knew that
block
flag was
with face
coming out.
mask.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
At least he got off the block because I ran through an open hole and got
Not
bumped.
what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Oh, we're in the second quarter.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to
Bro.
Jonathan Coachman in Orlando.
When I tell you, I thought we was almost
from
on
games
this game.
in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Only Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Once again, we were I put this underneath. Still shouldn't have been over.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick.
Get out of here. You know that's BS. You know that's BS.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars add on to
Oh, you quiet, AJ?
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury.
Nah, you know that animation is BS because I was in front of him, and that's what it gave you.
For an easy touchdown.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Yeah. Apparently not, because it's destroying me.
He'll kick this one away. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Man, that was just BS. Because I was in front of him, cutting him off, thinking that it was going to be another pass.
For their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 2nd down, McFarland. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
Oh, my God. I was about to be pissed. I was about to be pissed.
And into the end zone. Touchdown,
Oh, my bad.
Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers
Yo, I thought he
are
overthrew
into that
him.
deficit.
I was about to be mad.
Today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy
Appreciate
slinging
it.
one downfield.
You want to
That
turn
is
it up?
absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham, you have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Little flip of
Yeah, that was a
fortune. They had
perfectly
a
normal
chance to
kick.
possibly pin him deep, but out of bounds, and now they'll start at the 40. Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. Runs through the contact.
Get out of here. You didn't jump.
DJ Shark.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. It was supposed to be a pick. You and me both thought it was a
This
pick.
was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little
First he broke the sack.
just trying to free up
Then my
some
dude didn't
space,
even jump.
and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Jacksonville, 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Kaepernick. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tony Pollard, as time expires in the first half. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Good job. Good job.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. He's going to let this one go deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. And pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football.
They do.
The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line
They do.
between being aggressive and attacking?
I mean, there's a lot of problems with this game.
Aggressive. I think they just crossed it on that one.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
A gain of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the
True.
defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that one was nearly
Stay in the
picked.
pocket.
Not
That
sure it
was
was
a
accounting
horrible
for the free
pass.
safety. That brings up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Haskins. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Got his man. It's
Oh!
the Steelers touchdown.
Oh! Yo!
His 2nd touchdown.
Yo, they're gonna
afternoon.
review it. They're gonna
And the
review it
interception
anyway.
by the
But
Steeler D leads to a
yo,
touchdown.
yeah, they're gonna review it.
Sometimes
That's
you
a
just gotta marvel at how these
That's
guys can throw the
crazy.
football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And you'd think on 3rd down, they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks.
dude did slide like right into his lap though.
Flat-footed as a result, because they
I'm
decided they were
listening.
going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
And that one, and even 60 yards in the air. Wow.
Yeah.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
Just
A lot
wow.
of it is just mentally. Get back
Just
to doing
wow.
what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot
All
of
them
that
blocks
is
that just happen to catch everybody.
a sense of pride and bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think, At any moment, I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Kaepernick. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. They couldn't get anything going there out of the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
No, that's Williamson.
All-pro in there to take him down.
Now we talk about players blitzing.
Oh, the one that sacked you. Oh, okay. Thought you meant the linebacker who was chasing.
Running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody.
Glad he's finally doing something because he's about to,
he's
about to get benched.
Difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean.
I'm not literally going to bench him, but you know what I mean.
Definitely goes to the defensive player.
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed.
That's what my dude did in my last game, right there. He didn't even jump ball. I had the safety with Hopkins and going for the ball. He didn't even jump. He just kept running.
They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This might be a dumb play.
They go play action with Haskins. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Screen pass to Connor.
Man, if I could have made him miss, then it would be 6.
A completion, yes, but
no, I mean, I said Mike because that's James Conner. He slows all dirt.
On that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
And he dropped it.
A lot of force bearing down.
I don't care.
He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I don't care. Oh, man, I couldn't throw no better pass than that.
Interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, it's Haskins. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's nothing I can do.
That's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been
I thought about it. I should have did it.
They're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Between him and the tight end, I was thinking about it.
On the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt.
Where's the kicker?
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Illegal blocking. Oh, that must have been right when the play
lost yardage and they
oh, that was us?
Penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little roll
index
in
how that
this
works.
small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Now Pollard.
Got lucky.
The big man, Tyson Alualu, there to make the tackle.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Wow.
Shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm looking at this one by
I don't know about. I would have been pissed. I would have been mad.
Him and thought he had a mismatch, but the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield.
Nah, that's normal. That's normal. Trust me.
This is taken at the 18. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker.
Yeah.
Just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys.
They took it down.
Closer this time.
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails,
I thought they had lowered it.
less of a field goal attempt for him.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. That's complete. It's Anthony.
Too many passing exploits.
Game there on the first down play.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football.
In my eyes, just way too many passing exploits because people be doing the dumbest stuff.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. The Steelers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Haskins going to throw again. He's going to float this one deep right side.
He didn't even jump. Like he refused to jump. And caught the ball. Right. But my dude can't even jump. Yo, like, couldn't even jump.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes.
Right. What type of mess is this? Man, I hate this game.
You keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now Kaepernick. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st.
I'm missing a defender. Oh, you did that. I was going to say that.
They'll run with Pollard. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he's he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Devin Bush, the Steelers' leading tackler as a rookie last year, gets another there. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Mike Hill.
Who's that too? Dude going across the middle? Yeah, I figured. Maris did that a few times, and I wanted to throw my controller.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need
Man, I don't care.
Space to maneuver at the 40. Completion here to Claypool.
Face mask, bro.
As they finally wrangle him in at the 48.
Now, I be stripping the ball, so I can't say I don't see it. I be stripping the hell out of people sometimes. Yeah.
Now it's Haskins. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 2 more yards there.
Tiptoeing down to the sideline, you know?
First down, Steelers.
On first down, McFarland.
Great blocks. Why'd you on the block?
Tackled that time by Sidney Jones.
That'd be so heartbreaking.
He was thinking on that carry, wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
I mean, I don't even need the quarterback.
Haskins able to hit his target, Claypool. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Here's Haskins out of the gun.
Oh, throw it wide up, Haskins.
And that should do it.
Get out of here.
It's up by Josh Jones.
This BS.
But daylight ahead. 20, 10.
I threw a live, and that's what he gave me.
It's a touchdown.
Yeah, maybe. But, man.
Hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38, Steelers 20.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with this 3-score deficit and time fading. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 38. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out.
And he will get this into the
Get out of there. My dude didn't even, like, react.
DeAndre Hopkins, his 5th touchdown.
He shouldn't be able to. It floated. That thing floated.
On the turnover to cash this one in. And they open the
Man, I'm pissed. He shouldn't be able to catch that. My linebacker just stood there and watched it too. That's what really made me mad.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes.
Man, you see how fast he came off that line.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It don't matter. You see how fast he came off that line? Dude running around my player like he was even existing.
Fast and a big sack. After the sack on first down, Haskins over the middle. That's caught by Claypool. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards there and a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here's another interception. Jalen Thompson picks it. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
I thought I had you. He was going to throw it far enough.
Nightmarish game. He's having now 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Plus he scored a touchdown.
Isn't it hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Going deep for Hopkins. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
A good pick up there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
The 12-yard line.
It said I stepped out of bounds, MJ?
So the challenge comes in inside of 2
What?
minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format.
I've never
because both
saw no
sides
shit like
had thought a
that.
certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
And my goodness,
This man one-handed caught the ball.
interception. Picked up by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson.
I didn't know you caught him.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
An incomplete pass
Yeah,
on
with his
first down. That
40
leads to
throw
a 2nd
power.
and 10.
Bastard.
Kaepernick looking to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they